Hello, this is Pete the Tech Guy, and I am just now arriving, a little bit later than normal. I try and get to these things early, at the fairgrounds near Hopkinton. Can't really pronounce the name of the town we're in at the moment, and I'll massacre it, where the 603 Alliance is about to have their caucus. It's about 10:15, 10:20 in the morning on Saturday. I got here a little later than I normally do to these things because I had mass that I wanted to catch today. But from what I've been told by the parking people, the crowd is already bigger than they expected, and they're very much worrying where they're going to have to put everybody. There's plenty of Ted Cruz signs and Ben Carson signs in abundance. I'm a little surprised not to see any Donald Trump signs yet. But it should be a pretty good fight to see who's going to win. Just to remind everybody, the purpose of this caucus was for conservatives to unite behind a single candidate. And all of this was done, by the way, in the days pre-Trump, before anybody knew that Donald Trump was going to jump in and pretty much take over the whole situation to some degree. So, the question becomes, who will get the top spot? Who will get the second spot? And even more interesting than that, will people keep their words? Because the idea is that the conservatives pledge to unite behind one candidate in order to keep a liberal/moderate out. However, there's one other interesting situation in that there are multiple liberal/moderate candidates. You have Kasich, you have Bush, you have Christie to some degree, although he's probably not as much in that category as you can think of. You've got Pataki. You've got a good half dozen. Lindsey Graham, who would qualify under that title. So that vote is also divided. So this is going to be a very, very interesting day. The big question, I understood that there were going to be a lot more Trump people than anyone had expected. So we're going to find out what will happen. Will we get... Who will be the big winner? Hey, and speaking of Trump people, there's a fella. How are you doing today?
Doing great, can't complain. Another beautiful day. I was with Donald Trump last night, matter of fact.
Yeah, in Massachusetts, a great event.
Unbelievable, the people that showed up.
Now, State Rep, I do want to ask you this. You understood and saw what Donald Trump was before an awful lot of people. You realized it. What did you see that everybody missed?
When Donald Trump came into New Hampshire, right before he decided to run, the first thing he wanted to do was meet with the veterans, so they asked for me. I put together the VFW representative, the DAV, the American Legion. We met with Donald Trump in a closed room, conference room, and he was concerned with the veterans' issues in New Hampshire. And I told him and explained to him what goes on along with the others.
Now, for conservatives who are unsure about Trump, what can you say to tell them, Trump is the real deal, don't worry?
I can tell you right now, he's a man that tells it like it is. I'm one who is tired of the politicians. I've been a state rep 5 terms. I'm tired of people making promises, using us as political pawns. Trump's deal on tax breaks for low-income and middle-class people. He knows about businesses. I think it's time we put a businessman in there.
All right, well, I'm holding up traffic, so I'll let you go. Thank you so much.